Well, it's been a bit since we last had one of these, huh? Well, first of all, hello everybody. I hope you're having yourselves a good morning, day, night, evening, whatever time zone y'all are in today. As for me, I'm having a pretty nice morning already. Already had myself some brekkie, and I just sat back, watched, and relaxed to some veg and shit. And now we are here. We are here, and we are going to prepare for some Pokemon. But yeah, for anybody wondering what's happening today, we're kind of taking it back from the norms of like having some morning art streams, and we are going to be playing some Pokémon Legends ZA. And I know I'm probably already sounding not very enthusiastic about that, but I swear to you, I actually am, because if you've been listening to previous streams, you would know that I've been playing this game off stream for practically the entire time. And I wanted to play this on stream because, believe it or not, I have actually completed the main story of the game, and I thought, you know what, it wouldn't hurt to just hop on and just play this game live for a bit and just hang out with peeps. I got a lot of things that I need to do anywho, so yeah, that would be something to kind of get through. But nonetheless, it's about time that we hop into it. But before we do, a little thing I gotta do every time. I happen to have a Redbubble and a coffee, so if any of you want to help support your boy in any sort of which way whatsoever, feel free to head over there on my Redbubble. I got stickers, and on my coffee, I got commissions open for regular art pieces, Twitch emotes, and fight stick art. If any of those tickle your fancy, feel free to head to either my About section or my YouTube video descriptions. All those will have the links to where you need to go in order to do so, and if none of those tickle your fancy, then you can always sub to the channel. None of these are mandatory, they're just there as an option if you want to help support your boy. And you. Game time. As you can already tell, I have definitely been a bit busy. And if you're wondering like how deep into this I am, there's your answer. I do still have a plethora to go through, as you can obviously tell. I got a couple Pokemon to evolve and do trade with and or do what ever need be with such Pokemon. But for now, we're going to somewhat just focus on like some little side quests here and there and everywhere. All the type of stuff that we need to do in order to finish what we need to get finished. And realizing it, I do got a lot of Pokemon that I need to fucking get and evolve up to. Holy fuck. But yeah, if you didn't notice, I happen to have definitely caught my fair share of a few shinies already. Mainly because even though a lot of people may say that it definitely takes a while, I will still say though, the shiny hunting methods for this game are fucking broken. Very, 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 very broken. How broken? Well, if we go to my boxes, and let me go all the way to box, I think 18, 16. Yeah, these are all my shinies. This one, granted, you can get for free right off, practically almost right off the rip. Because you get like one mission that is literally just find a shiny whatever the fuck his base evolution is, and then bada bing bada bam, you're good. This one I got in Zone 3, and if you know the method for Zone 3, then you already know how I got this guy. This right here, Scatterbug, is my very first shiny of the game. I have yet to evolve and or level it up. I've just been having him just like sit here for a bit and doing whatever he wishes. And then we got the Sableye. He was also a random chance, or she was a random chance. Alright, you guys can't see it, but my advertisements for everything I just mentioned earlier is kind of blocking up the gender symbol thingy and all that stuff. But anyway, And also, this guy was also very random. Just literally walking down the alleys and streets of this town, and then bada bing, I just hear a brrrr, and look to my left, and boom, there he was. Even this guy was a fucking special thing. I got him while I was getting this one right here, the Deontay or whatever the fuck. I got him while I was grabbing that one because I just like happened to fucking cut the Deontay, and then as soon as everything was finished and done for, I just immediately see a Bellsprout fucking shiny as ever to my left, and I immediately throw a ball and just catch it, and it was like, bruh, what are the odds of that? What are the fucking odds of that happening? Granted, I have, I have kind of been doing some of the small techniques that you can do to get shinies to spawn more frequently. But outside of that, I have not really found so many shinies. Maybe we might be lucky to find one, but yeah, outside of that, I'm not 100% sure. But on a side note, there was one shiny I did encounter, but sadly wasn't able to catch. What is that shiny, you may ask? It was actually, funny enough, a shiny Farfetch, if I remember my Pokemon correctly. Forgive me if I don't. I'm not always the best with them. It was the fucking Firebird. Hold on. Nope, not that one. This one. Fletchling. That one. This was the one I encountered, but sadly it was in the midst of the town, and also I didn't expect it, so it sadly flew away with all the other Farfetch that was next to it. So yeah. A bit upsetting, but hey, shit happens. Besides, if anything, I could just do the Zone 3 technique and just hope to fuck that one will spawn as alpha on the top of that fucking place. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, but anyway, we got side missions to get to, so why don't we do so? Forgive me if you hear me do a lot of... it's early in the morning and my nose is very stuffed. Alright, anyway, had to get some water down the pipes for purposes of making sure my throat doesn't get hurt in the midst of trying to do some voices. But anyway. Why, hello, would you be open to assisting a master perfumer in her quest? I make my delightful fragrances using the scents produced by Spritzy. You see, the aroma of each Spritzy can differ in tantalizing ways, based on the diet they consume. So basically, how literally just BO whenever anybody sweats. Okay, I get you. I'd like to see how a berry-forward diet will affect the aroma of my Spritzy here. Ideally, I'd like to try feeding Spritzy 20 cherry berries, 5 tomato berries, and 5 oka berries. This Spritzy's like, wait, what? But surely you see my conundrum. I can't spend too long wandering the city streets The competing odors that waft about would ruin my nose, making me insensible to good smells. So I'd like to ask you to please get the berries in my stead. It would be wonderful if you collected berries around town for me. You could even buy them. I'm not particularly fussy about how you do it. Just be sure to get me 20 cherry berries, 5 tomato... Yeah, I already know. Why not? Alright, I should actually check real quick, see the types of berries that I got. I forgot where to look for the... Yeah, here. Well, let's say I definitely got the proper cherry berries. Oh, fucking hell. That sneeze attacked me out of nowhere. It was like 1, 2, achoo. Alright, anyway. Sorry about that. Okay, so it was 20 cherry berries. What about the tomato berries? Okay, yeah, I'm good. But I have all the berries. Do I not? Hold on. Okay, let me look through this real fast. Let me deeply analyze what she's saying. 20 cherry berries, 5 tomato berries, and 5 oca berries. I have all those. Don't I not? I'm probably thinking something that I should be that I'm not thinking properly. I mean, I have all of them. Am I missing something? Hold on. When's the, I'm gonna have to look up this shit, this quest in particular for some reason, and I don't know what, but I mean, hey, we're here. Somebody to do what we gotta do, and do what we need to do. And I'm doing the do, I'm doing the do. Okay, I already lost it. What the fuck? Okay, there it is. And it was mission number 112. Okay. Alright, hold on a second. Do I need to, like, specifically just go out and buy them myself? Like, I have the amount that's needed. I don't know why I need to go out and buy them. Yeah, this is definitely a bit weird, and I don't know why this is happening, but I mean, hey. I think a tiny bit of research wouldn't hurt, Sorry, I don't know what that was. I have the berries. What? You're just taking my berries. I don't even use them. So I gotta head to market then, huh? Luckily, I know there's at least one right here, or at least close. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a berry market here, was there not? Am I stupid? You can tell that I'm still waking up, huh? Alright, it's like, wrong button! Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what was happening, but I mean, hey, we're here. No, buddy, I'm only here to pick up berries, nothing more, nothing less. I gotta buy them one at a time. What the fuck is this whole shit? Okay, I forgot how many exactly I've already bought because mine tired. Yeah. So I think that might be good. And nothing else. I better get out of here before... What the fuck? When did I buy that? Alright, just right outside of Zone 3. I'm reading something on the side here that's at least showing me, like, where certain things could be. So it just says in the courtyard outside of Zone 3. West. Okay, I'm going the right way. Yeah, it don't feel like it. I'm good, thank you. Alright, maybe it's talking about in here. Yep, in here. Oh no! You gotta be kidding me, not again! Again? Literally, I just talked about it earlier. No way that just fucking happened. You gotta be shitting me. Not again with the fucking kid, dude. That's the second time that's happened to me with this fucking game, bro. A fucking How am I supposed to expect a shiny Fennekin out in the goddamn wild? Dude, that sucked. That sucks. Dude, at this point, I might as well just go to Zone 3 and just fucking do the shiny technique and get that fucking... Get that one Fennekin at the top of the tower to turn shiny, bro. Because that's my best odds at this point. Like, that is not... I'm not kidding. That is literally the second time that has happened to me. And I'm sitting here like, brother, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? I'm also reading the thing that I was looking at now, and I got it mixed up a little bit. Dude. You gotta be shitting me. The fact that that happened again and live, I'm not gonna lie with you. I'm very fucking pissed. I am very fucking pissed. The fact that that happened. The fact that that happened. I am just at a loss for words. A second fucking time. A second fucking time. Alright, we got a lot of fucking cherry berries to fucking grab here, so might as well work with what we can. Oh fuck, wrong berries. I'm upset about that now, man. I mean, I know I couldn't have, like, done anything about it, but at the same time, it's like, dude, I am upsetty spaghetti about that now. And it had to be a fan, it had to be a fletchling. It had to be, or, I keep forgetting the name of it. Forgive me if I'm getting it wrong, but it had to be that fucking bird. Once again, like, what the fuck? What in the goddamn fuck? Okay, I'm gonna assume that I don't really need to worry about buying any more berries. And I'm gonna head back over here and just assume that I could just walk up to her and just be like, hey, I got the berries. Yes, please. After throwing that ball accidentally, I would like it back. Thank you. Yeah, I know what your job is. No need to tell me 3,000 times over again. Hello, I have berries. Yep, I don't doubt it. This is too many berries for you. But don't you want to explore all the wondrous aromas your body can produce? I see, yes, I understand you perfectly, my friend. We just need to find a way for you to eat all these berries without getting overwhelmed. You know, Lumios used to have a famous juice shop. If I can find a former employee of that shop, they should be able to whip these cherries into a tasty red juice for a spritzy. I bet they should. Thanks to you, I now know what I need to create a whole. I now know what I need to create a whole flurry of new fragrances. So take a little something from me in return. Some sprigs of modest mint and an XP candy. Well, thank you. And 4,000 coins as well. I did see that.
Yippee! We're a little bit more richer.
Thinking about the fucking shiny Pokemon, I can already tell that, like, I mean, I am definitely personally gonna clip it later, but I could already tell that it may potentially go into, like, a fucking fails thing. Because generally, outside of glitches and or just random things that happen that just happen, I think that might legitimately be like a fail for me, unironically. Alright, and I hope you guys are ready to sit back and relax for a minute because we're just going to be doing this technique for a minute. But yeah, how you guys in chat doing though? Huh? You guys doing alright? Y'all having a nice days? You guys having a nice time soon just in general? Those of you that are just sitting back, relaxing, doing whatever it is that you like to do or are doing right now? Right in front of Simba. Alright, and for anybody that's wondering what's going on and you're just hopping in right now, I do this every once in a while just to go ahead and like, quote unquote, increase the odds of being able to find a shiny. Can't confirm whether or not we'll find one this stream. We'll be lucky if we do. But I mean, hey, who knows? I'm not gonna do this for too terribly long, though, so don't you guys worry. Just at least until I feel it is long enough that we have done it well enough times to potentially increase our odds of finding a shiny. Again, that isn't a fletchling. It is a fletchling, right? I keep forgetting if it's like either Fennekin or fletchling. It's fletchling, okay. I don't know why, but I keep getting those mixed up, even though they're definitely most likely two different Pokemon. It's probably just because of the fact that their names start with an F and they have somewhat of a similar sounding name. What would the odds be if the Alpha Fletchling right next to me actually managed to become a shiny? I mean, I have seen it before in some videos before here and there, but what are the odds for me right now? I'm gonna keep going just for a little bit longer because you never know. Yeah, I will say though, the odds kind of have been like, in some ways, a bit in my favor. Would I say they were the best thing in my favor? No, but they've at least been in my favor well enough for me to find a couple good shinies. Like for instance, the ones that I showed you guys earlier, obviously. Which for anybody that is just joining in the stream and you want to know what shinies I already do have, hold on one second. These are all of them right here. This one, obviously the free one. Though, so far outside of, if you don't want to count the free one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shinies. 6 if you do want to count the free one. But other than that, this I say is pretty good so far, especially for somebody that's been able to mostly find them just on the random. This one I actually remember with Scatterbug. Scatterbugs was the first one I found, as I said earlier. It was actually the first one I found without doing any sort of methods of increasing the odds of finding a shiny. So literally, this one was just pure luck. It was literally just pure luck. I'm gonna go for another 30 seconds. Just to hopefully at least get like a little bit of some stuff going on here, you know? Who knows, it could increase our odds by quite a bit. Anybody wondering, yes, I am kind of hoping to eventually get the shiny charm. How soon? I don't really care how soon, just at least soon enough to where I could eventually find some Pokemon sooner than later. I'm actually realizing it. I think one thing that we can do, hold on. I keep forgetting about that one. I need to get to that one later. Right now, let's head here because there's one thing that I do wish to do at this very current moment. First things first, I need to readjust my team a little bit here. For what exactly, you'll see in about a minute or two. I first need to find my Raichu. There he be. Yes, I have a Raichu. It is for purposes that are for obviously, obviously for purposes of a side quest. What side quest? Look over to my right a little bit, and there you go. But it's mainly just for that, and not much more. Well, what am I setting up my party for exactly, you might be asking? Actually, hold on. Thinking about it, I should actually give myself a couple Pokemon that need to evolve. Just for purposes of filling out the Pokedex. Let me get my main 3 up to the front real fast. And yes, I did pick Embor as my starter. He is my boy, and I think he'd be a good piggy. But anyway, I need to double check something. Yep, okay, we're good. We walk right in hither. Talk to this man behind the desk. Yes, I would like another reward match. Please hit me with your best shot. Oh. Didn't expect her. Alright. Second battle, and we're facing her. This is gonna be interesting. If I win this time, you have to come work at Navuca. Yeah, not happening. Not happening, milady. Alright, I'm hoping that I had my thing on Greninja, so that way I got like a chance right off the rip. Because she, as far as I remember, does have fire types. Yep. Greninja? Yes! Alright, perfect. I had a brain to do it! Man, I kind of wish that I knew like some proper ways to actually like heal Pokemon in the midst of battle. Not happening. Not happening. Stupid, I ain't letting you get the chance. Come on. Yes. That's my boy. The weakest mega evolution of them all. Not in terms of strength, just in terms of looks. Ow. This is out. Literally just gets a larger mane and a little bit of a facial makeover. Ah, damn it. Oh, at least we got him out of there. Man, that line looks dumb. Yeah, I know, right? The weakest looking of all mega evolutions. By the way, how you doing, Onyx? You doing good this morning, buddy? And or whatever time zone you're in right now. Congratulations, you claim victory in 2 reward matches. Here is your reward. 5 bottles of protein. Nice. Doing good, nice to hear, my man. Ooh, next XP candies. That I will try, my friend. Alright, do I have any shards to trade for? I do not. I should actually probably go around the city doing that real fast. There's good proper opportunity to try and level up my Pokémon so that way they can evolve later suited later. By the way, you know, I will say... Okay, I'm not gonna... Okay, yeah, I forgot that was the Pokeball. I was gonna say, one Pokemon shiny I actually would like to try to find eventually later down the line is a shiny of this guy, Honed Edge. I saw the shiny of this guy and dude, his shiny form looks sick. Like, real quick to anybody in chat, have you seen his shiny form? Because if not, do yourself a favor and look it up. It looks awesome. Slightly basic in some areas, but all around very awesome. Especially for his evolutions. Oh, don't even get me started on that. Yeah, in case you're wondering how to spell the name, literally just look right next to my face. It's right there. In case you somehow forgot. Up. Perfect. Yeah, that one I literally am just gonna have to climb up for. What's up there, buddy? Alright. This is also just entirely hoping that I don't come across another shiny fletchling randomly out of nowhere. And not given the opportunity to stop and save. For anybody wondering, fletchling... or no, Finnegan. Fucking, what's the name of it again? I keep forgetting, I don't know why. Fletchling, okay. I don't know why, but Fletchling is always the one that just like pops up out of nowhere. Is like, oh hey, guess what? I'm out of here. Especially in a shiny form, bro. Like, shiny Finnegan, unless you're looking for the one that's in Zone 3 and is an alpha in that zone, you're not gonna be able to have a proper luck to find a shiny Finnegan out there, bro. I hate to tell you, but you're just not gonna. What the fuck? Okay. Damn, that was fast. Need me a lot of these shards for the stones, because funny enough, I do not have all of them. I really do need to try getting a lot more of them. Alright, real quick, out of the ones that I just broke, how many do I have now? 286. Wow. I can at least get one. I swear, if I find another shiny one of you guys, I'm gonna be both incredibly pissed off, but also it'll be funny as fuck. Yeah, by the way, Onyx, I don't know if you saw them earlier, but do you want to see the shinies that I do have right now? Yeah. Even if not, I'm still gonna show them off a little bit, just because, like, dude, some of these are kind of rare to find. Like, this one I found when I got. Hold on one second, let me find them. When I fucking did the mission to get this one, Diancie, literally just as I finished battling Diancie, a fucking patch of Bellsprouts spawned in the area that that the area where the battle took place was, and one of them just happened to be shiny. Or yeah, Bellsprouts. Like, one of them just happened to be shiny as I finished a battle with a legendary Pokemon, and I'm like, bro, what are they? Did the universe plead for me in some sort of way? And was just like, you know what? He's had a while. Let's give him a shiny. Why not? Like, the fuck? And then this one I got with the Zone 3 technique, and if you know what the Zone 3 technique is, then you pretty much already know how I got this one. This one I got when it was just a little sheep one. I forgot what it was called. I think I have one. Do I have a base? Yeah. I got it when it was just a little Mareep, because this was basically one that you can get for free in a quest, just entirely. And then this one was my first one for this game, and I got him, and I got this one just for full odds, no techniques used, nothing in any sort of way, just full odds, first one I find, and it just happened to be random one day. This one I did use some techniques and just still full odds, because I don't have the shiny charm at all yet for this game. And the same kind of went for this Trubbish right here. But yeah, my luck with shiny so far in this game has, funny enough, been pretty good. Like, funny enough, and that's kind of saying a lot, if I'll be honest. Yeah, either way though. The one there are the couple shinies that I do want to get. One of them is a shiny of Honed Edge, as I said, but another one, and this is gonna be the one that will most likely be the death of me. But I really want to find a shiny Froakie. I really want a shiny Froakie, just because, like, have you seen Greninja's shiny form, dude? Just getting a shiny Froakie and then getting shiny Greninja out of it is just enough for me, man. That's enough for me. That is enough fun. I don't think I have the proper abilities to handle that right now. Okay, hold on. So we're in this spot, right? Yeah, it's that spot. Okay, so how the fuck do I get up there? Okay, yeah, I see the elevator. Never mind. Hello, miss. Bye, miss. Damn. The Pokemon out here sounding crazy. Aerial Ace. Tackle. I better come back up here and grab that one later. Anybody wondering what I'm doing? I am trying to get like some of the random purple Pokeballs that you see, aka those little things right there. And the reason why is because they have colorful screws in them, and the colorful screws are used to get like little charms, and those charms can help me get more stuff. So I am trying to get more charms, so that way I can get more things to both help me in my adventures and possibly even help me find some more shinies along the way. Will it be plausible? Hopefully. Will it be definite? I don't know. But of course, it never hurts to at least try. There it is. There we go. And get this Pokeball, because why not? What? Greninja Shiny does have good colors? Yeah, dude. I really do hope, like, later down the line, as I said, it can find, like, a shiny Froakie just for purposes of getting a shiny Greninja. Because you look at a shiny Greninja, it has the perfect color palette for what it is, bro. It is literally supposed to be a frog ninja, and a frog ninja, and like ninjas just historically have always worn like black suits to hide in the shadows, right? The fact that he has like mainly a lot of black colors involved with him is just perfect. It is just perfect. Granted, for me, I have never gotten a shiny, from memory, I have never gotten a shiny starter of any kind. So, getting that as like a shiny Pokemon would actually be like fucking amazing. I've gotten like shiny Pokemon of random Pokemon that are out in the wild, but I, from memory, have never came across a shiny starter. I think that even goes with, well, actually, I'm kind of lying, because I think, I forgot if I did or not, but I think, what are the odds? Oh my, okay, well, this makes up for the fletchling a little bit. Even though I already have one, but I mean, hey, I'll take it where I can get it. Hold on. Okay, I heard it twice, and I didn't know if it was the same Pokemon or if it was like a different one. Okay, but anyway. Well, if I ever do need to trade Pokemon with somebody and I need my Pokemon back, I can at least give them a gift. Plausibly. I will say, I am personally glad that with this game in particular, I should actually probably go through the Zone 3 thing again just a little bit, just to increase the odds. I'll go for like 2 minutes this time, not like 4, like I did earlier. Yeah, I remember that, like, I only have, like, the Shiny Charm in, like, 2 different Pokemon games, and they're both, like, they're both, one of them is, the Let's Go games. Specifically, I personally have Let's Go Pikachu. And that one, in general, while it is a fun game, the shiny hunting method is crazy. Because for anybody that doesn't know, actually, hold on, sorry, Onyx, I just realized. Man, I also like the Silverwind. Ooh, what? Hi. Hey, hold on. Let me look that up real quick. Hold Copy. Search bar, come up, paste. Right, home. Oh, is this like a Monster Hunter thing? Oh yeah, it is Monster Hunter. Yeah, looking at that, that does look pretty fucking sick. That do be looking pretty good. I would not pass it for that being like actual ninja armor, bro. That shit do be looking fantastic. Das ist fantastisch, ja. Oh. One thing that is also funny, I actually found out about this game when it comes to the shinies, is the fact that they, luckily, don't despawn. I personally kind of do find just a little funny. Because if I am correct, I think that means you could literally teleport to one zone, teleport back, and that shiny might still be there. Then again, I might be wrong on that, but I don't know.
Good. Fuck him!
Hi there, Conker. How you doing, buddy? Also, you missed it. I found myself another shiny Skiddo. Also, thank you for the hydrate.
Nightmares taste like anyway.
Pepsi. Pepsi.
But how you doing, brother? You having a good morning? Is work treating you right so far? Everything going fine on your end, my homeboy? I might as well set them together because why not? Why the fuck not, right? Am I right? Nice to hear. It's work. What else can I say? Nah, don't worry. You're all good, brother. All caps happen. It's fine. Man, I forgot what level does Baneri actually level up at, or evolve at. I keep forgetting. Hold on. Baneri, alright, where do you level up, little bunny bitch? Sorry. Oh, it's gotta have a friendship, it's gotta have a good friendship level. Alright, luckily, this game has it easy for that. I think this game's trying to tell me something. Okay. It's definitely trying to tell me. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Oh, so what's the part where we should shoot the Pokemon? Yeah, I know, right? We're the Pokemon poachers, huh? Or would they be called poachers? Oh, man. It's a little unfortunate. I already have a Leafeon, I think. I choose you, Misty. Brother. Human captives, yeah. That's ridiculous. Alright, hold on. I need to remind myself what evolutions I do and don't have. Oh, I don't actually have a Leafeon. Prime opportunity? Wait, what the fuck? Ah! Don't tell me that the Leafeon's gonna despawn now. Well, shit. Yeah, sorry, I had to run up on that Gengar and see if it might have been like shiny or not. They made the shiny easier to identify, but because it was night, it was hard to tell. Alright, well, as for nighttime, we're not gonna bother with the battle zones, at least not right now. I need to focus up on a couple other things, one of them being the need to find ourselves a shit ton of mega shards, so that way we can get some more mega stones. And so we can focus up on some side quests. There's one over here that I kind of been like ignoring, not for any particular purpose. Just kind of never really felt like it, if I'll be honest. So might as well, you know. Hello there, good sir. You know about Skarmory, the armored bird? Yeah. It sheds skin, sharp feathers that were once used to make swords. Really? Today they're used for knives. Yeah, I can imagine. I've been wanting to get my hands on one of those feathers so I can gift it to a top-class chef. Who's near and dear to my heart. An AZ royal trainer such as yourself seems like the perfect person to find one for me. Problem is, the Skarmory and Lumiose are found in Wild Zone 17, and that zone is just bursting with ferocious Pokemon. Oh, believe me, I know. Oh, fuck, my back, sorry. Alright. That's why I'm outsourcing the whole search to a trainer of your talent. Thanks in advance. Alright, might as well. I think as far as where I only need to catch one? Hold on, god damn it. I couldn't get a chance to read the mission. Alright, what am I dealing with here? Look for a Skarmory feather. Alright, I just need to wander around and just see if I can find a feather. Well, gee, I wonder where they are. Damn. Whoa. Whoa. That was extremely close there, buddy. Come on. Skarmory talent? What's the difference? Hey. Out of here, and that's why.
Yay.
That's a big yikes. Alright, let's try it like this for a second. Alright, don't you dare come out of the hole. Alright, what do we got here, huh? Feather? Damn it. I swear, if it's gonna be like if it's gonna be one of these situations where it's gonna be the last fucking one. Because this always happens with the Pokemon item search thingy, it's always gonna be the last one. Alright, I swear, if another one of these guys fucking spawn right in front of me. Son of a bitch! Okay, well, I see. If I at least hurry up with that, it should be decent. Man, And the way the Pokemon work in this world is fucking crazy. Alright, what we got now, huh? Man, my horny ass couldn't be a Pokemon trainer. Wait, what? My friend, I believe that's kind of called bestiality. Oh fuck, I kinda fucked up and not running instead of not fucking tumbling. Don't worry, buddy, I'm not here for you. Yep, it's gonna be the last one. For fuck's sake. Unless you're shiny, I am not here for you. Then we put the Vaporeon copy positive. No, I know what you're talking about, bro. And believe me, I have heard and read the thing a little bit here and there, and I have, and at least say, from what I've read, I read enough. Wait, hold on. What are you doing here? What are you doing here if you wanted me to bring it to you? Alright, here we go. How crazy would it have been if it was a shiny? Are you angry because this feather is important to you? Well, it is to me too, you know? As a chef, I want to give it to so he can make it into an amazing kitchen knife. The food he cooks brings real joy to the goat folks of Illuminios and to the Pokemon too. He's a very special chef, so please, will you let me have this feather? You're okay with me having it? Nice. Yep, alright, we get it. You got what you need. Sure, my feelings reached this armory. Do you think it really understood me? As soon as you got through to it? I suppose so. Now that I've made friends with a wild Pokemon, who knows what'll happen next. Yeah, who's to say, huh? No fucking way. No way that... Please tell me that's a fake online squad that you made up there. See it. Ain't dealing... What the fuck? Ain't dealing with them fuckers anytime soon. Goodbye. You tried to bite me from all the way over there. There's no rules against the Pokemon, Batman. Brother. Can't believe it devolved into that. I mean, I find it funny that it did, but at the same time, why? And I keep forgetting. I keep fucking forgetting about Al. I need to get to him soon. I'm gonna do it, Batman! Dude, this is the area where I need to find me the shiny frog. And I don't know how. I don't know any proper technique that would allow me to get that frog. Oh, why not I try my hand with the sword? If I can find a sword. forgot if the swords actually do come out at night in this area. I do know they spawn in this area. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought one of those fucking little badger-looking motherfuckers was a shiny for a second. It's not. But I forgot if the sword actually does. If the swords do come out around here. Specifically at night. I choose you, rail cannon. I mean, well, hold on. Before I say anything, has anybody here in chat finished the main game? If you happen to have it, out of curiosity. No? Alright, then I won't say anything. So I was gonna make a joke with one Pokemon in particular with their Mega Evolution. Because this one Pokemon's particular Mega Evolution definitely is a rail cannon. I'll be a little frank. Not gonna say oh! Got to the second Pokemon gate. Okay, yeah, then you're in for a wild ride. I see you there, Honed Edge. You don't seem to be a shiny, sadly. Hold on, I need to actually remind myself, because I forgot what a Honed Edge's shiny form looks like. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second, let me remind myself. Okay, Honed Edge. Honed Edge Pokemon, alright. Hold on, I need to remind myself of what the shiny looks like. Okay, yeah, I would definitely tell with the shiny, with, I could definitely tell the shiny with the hat, with the sash that has. Been so bored of the game, it's hard to motivate myself to continue to play it. Don't mind watching others play it, though. Alright, I'm at least gonna tell you right now, even if you do find it a little dull, I am going to admit the story is kind of what caught me and kept me going. I don't know if it'll be the same for you, but if you give it at least a shot and actually listen to the story, you might think, yeah, you know what, this might be worth playing a little more of. Yeesh, an alpha. That's sad. There are a lot of alphas coming out though, holy shit. Come on, Sword, I know that you be out here. You shiny fuckhead. Nintendo needs to get off their high horse and hire some voice actors. Yeah, I know, right? Probably just because they had the idea of it being like, oh, well, it's supposed to be a characterization of the person who plays the game, so they should not really have a voice. But it doesn't matter! It especially doesn't help, mind you, listen to this, it definitely doesn't help that you did this. Wait, hold on. You hear that? Little, huh? You obviously hired somebody to make those noises for you. Brother, why? Restyle is a Pokemon baby. I get that, but at the same time, like, they definitely need to have some 3D formats of Pokemon just because it's like, obviously they went into a 3D space and like they're supposed to be based off of animals that they have to animate a lot, especially during the animated series, so it's like kind of how it seems like in some areas a bit necessary. I will say though, at least when it comes to Pokemon, they did manage to properly they did manage to do in a very good way transporting 2D designs into 3D designs. That is usually always very hard. The clay 3D style is dumb though. I mean, to some, yeah, but I mean, hey, I don't mind it. Even as somebody that, like, has not necessarily grew up as the biggest Pokemon fan, but definitely grew up well enough to see it, I guess in a sort of way of saying, evolve into the way that it is right now. It's definitely interesting to say the least. I personally don't mind it at all. There's some things that I kind of do look at it and I'm just like, maybe should have gone a little bit, should have gone back to the drawing board for that a little bit, but I mean, hey, it's just obviously personal preference. Not everybody agrees, and that's fine. And what's your question there, Conker? Is it another honed edge? Or do they only come out at night? Are they the nighttime only types of Pokemon? They seem to be. I'm now only seeing Ekans and shit. Alright. What is the true reason for shiny hunting? Is there a stat boost or is it just for bragging rights? Depending on the Pokemon, it's mainly for bragging rights. It's just also because, like, it is literally because of the odds of it as well. Literally, if you don't remember the odds, it is literally practically 1 out of 4,000 Pokemon where you get to find a shiny. At least in base form if you don't have the shiny charm. I honestly see no point since I would need to redo it for the next game, so it's like a waste of time to my eyes. I mean, I see it, but at the same time, I guess it's just like, I guess it's just a little something extra for others to do in case they like have gone through the story and do have the shiny charm. Which, thinking of which, how far? I am only 10 levels away from getting the shiny charm with this research shit. We got a long way to go. I mean, it's cool if that's people sing. I'm just saying, yeah, fair. It's just literally as it is, where it's just like the purposes of fucking literally just trying to find like a rare format of a Pokemon, you know? Oh, ooh. Alright, thinking about it, I should actually get the, should actually go to like one of the cafe and sit with a Baniri. So that way I can at least get the friendship up. Which, by the way, funny enough, for anybody wondering, from what I heard, the way you get the friendship up with certain Pokemon. Okay, there we go. I was like, huh? What? Huh? You literally just have to go ahead and like find a tea shop or a coffee shop and just fucking buy coffee at least like 4 times here in a row. And you basically got it good. I don't know why, but this sort of site is just kind of cute. Yes, please, let's leave. Don't know what that was, but alright. Alright, just sitting back, relaxing with a Pokemon, and that's about it. Literally, from what I can tell, he's just like, do this 4 times, level them up one more time, and then you're good. You know what, let's change it up. Let's go for some tea. Never really get much tea anyway, so why not, huh? Change this up a tiny bit. Excuse me. Alright, anyway. I had the coffee, but let's go for the burn up roast. Scorch my throat! Yes, get me out of here. If a Pokemon commits a crime, could it technically cause the trainer to go to jail, or would it just be sent to an animal jail? That is an excellent question. Anyway, there we go. Yep, as I said, I can now evolve it into whatever the next one is. I can't remember. I can't remember for shit. Sorry about that. Stretched like a motherfucker. Lopunny. Alright, yeah, that's what it was. Alright. Now we send you back into the boxes. Excuse me. Alright, why not? Get you in here. Hey, you know what? Just because you need a Thunderstone, we'll just say fuck it. Got a low I got a Lopunny, man. There's no laws against a Pokemon, man. I can do whatever I want with it. Alright, let's get this one evolved and out of the way. Yeah, all came around. Yes, it did. One of the weirdest of ways, but I mean, hey, it worked out some way, didn't it? Alright, do I have the stone for this one? No. I forgot if I do or not. I do not. That fish is just a I was gonna make the joke and be like, no, don't you guys think about it. You had to go ahead and... But I was like, nah, no way they would be thinking that way, right? I don't know what fleshlight has teeth, but I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat. At least they're evolved and out of the way now. I should actually get like something prepped and ready for such stuff. I'm always glad in some way they were able to like put in some Pokemon that like you would only be able to evolve via Link Trade. They actually do have like some of them wandering about in certain areas. Like, funny enough, I think if I wanted to, I could go to, like, Zone 20 and find, fucking Steelix. Without worry of people not being able to send it back. Yeah, by the way, these are the shinies that I do have personally right now, Conquer. Most of them are natural, some of them are just using some shiny techniques. Thinking about it, I might as well evolve my Weeping Bell into whatever the fuck the Vital Evolution is. I keep forgetting. Hey, alright, there we go. Boom. Hey, yes, Weeping Bell now turns into Victory Bell, I think it is. Gotta use that trash bag as the main Pokemon. As funny as it would be, no. Eesh, looks like classic style in a sort of way. Alright, well, anyway, we'll put you back here for now. Uh. Hmm. 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 So you do. Alright, hold on. I'll have to look at the cashier as I press 0% tip while paying. Brother. And then the cat, and then I can just imagine seeing that meme, and then it's just like the cat, and like the next meme is just like the cashier after I don't push the tip button, and it's just a gif of Mr. Frog from Smiling Friends strangling the van. That would be a hilarious sight to see, though. Oh, fuck. Alright, hold on. I need to like move some Pokemon in like the areas that are not filled up because my OCD, my ADHD and OCD and like every little bit of my brain that's just like saying to is just being like, they're not filled in, fill them in, fuck, we're losing ourselves here. Evolution. No idea, Watson. Oh, so yeah, I did trade a couple Pokemon here and there. This one should be a bit obvious. Wanted to trade it back, but it didn't really work out well. Why, I don't know. Yeah, actually thinking about what is the evolution of it? What level does Pancham need to evolve? Hold on. Pancham. Boom. Let's see. He needs to evolve at level 32, and from what I can tell, he needs a dark move involved with him. Okay! Should be no problem. Not gonna lie though, Pancham's shiny for his evolution is actually pretty fucking cool looking. A little tempting, but for now, no. That's if I'm lucky. For anybody wondering what the color scheme for his shiny evolution, for his shiny would be, it is literally just an albino, just like if you know what an albino panda looks like, you already got it. And for anybody that doesn't know, it is literally just a regular panda, but brown instead of black. Alright, and actually thinking about it. Where's your evolutionary stance? And where do you actually evolve? Hold on one second. There we go. Hold on one second. Alright, now where do you... What the fuck? That's your shiny? Oh, I need a stone for that one. Okay. I need to get a stone for that one there. Alright, hold on. It is, from what I can tell, a sunstone? Yep. Use, boom, and boom. This bitch evolving now, baby. Alright, we're getting through the Pokédex quite fast, I would say. Alright, now for you, what level do you evolve at, my friend? Vanillite. Alright. His shiny form is just pink. That's kind of funny. Alright, 35 and then 47. Bit of an odd number, but I mean, hey, if that's how it is, that's how it is. Time. Pokemon that we can evolve. Wait. I usually forgot if you evolve at a certain level, my friend. Which way do you evolve? Alright. Dragonair. Alright, there we go. Bam. Alright. 55 here. Pretty close. Alright. Luckily, this one has a mega evolution, so it should work out in the end anyway. Okay. Yeah, got through a lot of evolutions there. Zone 20. Hello, Zone 20. Let's see if we can test our luck with the types of alphas in the middle here, huh? Got quite the lookers. Do you mind? I am trying to just see some. I'm trying to look at some shit. All right, you mind? Eish. Some people don't have respect for you nowadays, huh? I just like to butt into your business for no fucking reason. Carrot. What the fuck? Alright, we're getting out of here. For now. Just going in to like, see if I can fight some alphas, but apparently all the other Pokemon just want to be like, no, you gotta fight us, bitch. Fuck you, buddy. How about that for your fucking battle-tinted eyes? You big bitch. Alright, time to mess with a mountain of trash. Nice. Let's get him a moment. Yeah, hold up. Damn it. Get out of there, Gardevoir. Draining kiss, draining kiss. Steal the life out of them. Well, thank you for the more life to drain out of you. Alright, that was literally just a level up Pokemon. Oh, our sword can evolve. Perfection. Alright, then after this, I think it is literally just like a little... I think we just need a stone. I forgot which one, but I do know that we need a stone. I think it was like Dusk Stone. Okay, I thought for some fucking reason it like evolved somehow. It like evolved into a shiny somehow. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that, but I just did. Anyway, I think we need you. Yes, we do need you, but we shall save that for a bit because I would like to at least make sure that it's leveled up to a higher level before I even decide to do that. And that way it has a couple more moves that it can use for even trying anything. Alright, first things first though, we better head to a Pokemon Center. Luckily, we're right next to one. Hello there. I wish for my Pokemon to be healed and for me to have a moment to go use the bathroom. So BRB. Okay, sorry about that. I've been holding it in for a hot minute. I've been needing to release sooner than later, or else I felt like a water balloon was about to pop in me. She's just standing there menacing. Yes. Yes, sorry about that. I needed to use the bathroom bad. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, anyway. Actually, hold on. I do have a couple side quests that I have yet to even get through. Yes, the fucking... Okay, hold on. Ario's... Okay, hold on. Which one is that? Hold on. Sorry, there we go. Ah, that one, okay. But out of curiosity, what's the shiny for this one? Literally what it is, but the colors are inverted and the lighter blue is just much more lighter. I see. Alright. I mean, honestly, that would probably just give me a good excuse to, like, try and level up the false Pokemon, but I do have these ones already equipped. Yeah, we'll put them away for now. This one I can evolve later anyway, and, where is it? There you are. Yeah, I got this guy pretty, like, got him, like, very early on in, my time of playing this. Just because, I'm not gonna lie with you, I've always kind of been, like, a bit of a fan of the fossil Pokemon, just in general. The idea of bringing a Pokemon that went extinct back to life? Yes, please. Doing what every Jurassic Park movie has told us not to do. Why, hello there. If anybody's wondering, no, those aren't. That isn't a shiny right there. That is just a male and female variant. That Pokemon in particular just has like a color scheme just for the male and female in particular. That is not a joke. There's always been a thing for Pokemon. If you don't believe me, anybody remember the Nidorinos? Or the Nidorans? Literally first generation Pokemon. To use an example. Okay. Gonna do myself a small favor here. In case, because I see all the fletchlings ahead of me, I am saving. Why? Because I always come across a shiny fletchling without me realizing it every time. And it flies away. There's always at least one shiny fletchling. I've come across it twice. Once off stream and one on stream just earlier. It pissed me off. Horribly. I had to save and it was better to be safe than sorry. That one wasn't a shiny, so it didn't matter much. Okay, hold on. What is your moves? Might want to change that. I ain't having a Pokemon of mine have self-destruct because that is just stupid. I don't care what anybody says, self-destruct, in my personal opinion, is the most stupid move to have in any move set for your Pokemon. I can see the benefits in some areas, but no. Self-destruct is just a major no for me, Capitan. Hey, I want to check one thing real quick. Hold on. Okay, that's not where I look for it. Okay, I have 10 of them, so I could buy one charm if I wanted. Gonna need to wait just a second, though. Oh wait, why did I do that? I need to get rid of that self-destructive move sooner than later. Actually, I do know a way that we could possibly get through this real fast. Hold on a second. I need to find me a bench. Where's a bench? A bench anywhere? I need to kill time right now. Where's a bench? Hold on, Pokeball. Bro, imagine if that Alpha Magikarp was a shiny. I would say, even though the Pokemon itself, Magikarp, is very useless, its shiny is really cool. Okay, maybe from up here I can see a bench. Ah! Like, you have the voices there. Why not give them full... You got the sounds for voices there. Why not just give them voices? Like, you literally just are giving the main character of this game Link grunts. So why not just, like, fucking go all out and give them voices? Yeah, anyway. Ah, fuck, I don't know anymore. Yeah, why not? I think this area would probably be best. I don't think I've ever really bought out in this area. If I had, it's been very long ago. Alright, here we go. Ah, alright. Bada bing, bada bam. We go ham. Oh, this one I think you can die from fighting moves anyway. Yep. Especially didn't help them in the fact that they fucking used a move that gave that damaged them a bit. Nice try, madame. Yeah, I'll go. No, none of the Pokemon I have steel moves. If they do, they're not strong enough. Nice job. Going across all the trainers that have Pokemon that are weak against fighting. Nice. Oh no, it's going Mega. You fuck. Knock it off. Bitch ass. Alright, anyway. Satchel. Revive. And yeah, fuck it, full restore. Alright, get Embor back here. This way we go because there doesn't seem to be any other way. Did he die? He dies. Yeah. Alright, gotta knock out 5 more enemy Pokemon. Ooh, we got a Steelix down there, dude. I think Steelixes are weak against fighting. Am I correct on that? Alright, up. Because it's not, because they don't, they're immune to physical attacks. Oh! Sorry. Sorry. Oh wow, that sneeze fucked me up. Ugh, holy shit. Ugh. Wow, my brain feels like it went through a mental reset, as it usually does whenever I fucking sneeze. Alright, there we go. Nice. Yeah, earthquake does nothing against me, you fool. It may do something to me on occasions when I'm not Mega Evolved, but it does nothing to me now. I can do that, hopefully. Shit. Hey, alright, perfect. That was super close, too. We going ham tonight. I don't know what that was at the end there, but it was something. Hey! Come on. You out the fucking door. Hi, how you doing? Fuck. Well, there was an attempt. You can't fault me for that. Hold on. Special. Max. Okay, there we go. Bruh, can you not? Bro can't even fit through the goddamn door. Alright, punch him. There we go. No. Aha! Alright, now I have to make another attempt to see if I can sneak up behind enemies and get it and beat their shit out of them. Ranger will be perfect for this guy. If he could get in range. Huh. Worked out in the end. Oh. Wondering what to order for lunch today. Yeah, well, what are you feeling? What are you feeling for eats, hmm? Realize, no. Yeah, well, right now I do have a Pokemon that's Mega Evolved, so it would work out, wouldn't it? Brother, are you fucking for real? There we go. Well, if you're saving it for Thursdays, then maybe... Maybe... A nice burger, but also not really worth the price. Yeah, fair there. Unless you want to even count McDonald's, but even then... Would it still be worth the price? Wait, hold on. Fuck! Oh my... Okay, this is the worst area to sneak up on anybody with. Nice try. Bring out that Alakazam. Also, Reaper now owns Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6. Hey! I could beat the shit out of him now. Thank you for letting me know that. I will definitely keep that in mind going forward. There we go. Gotta ask though, was it because you gifted the games to him, or what happened? I gotta know. Oh, you gifted him? Alright. Considering the fact that I wanted to be a part of that, do you want me to, like, possibly send you some cash later for, like, one of the games? Okay. Because I did want to contribute in some way. Whatever you want. Alright, if you want to send me the price for Tekken 8 later, Conquer, I can send it to you. Alright, yeah, perfect. Just like send me the price for Tekken 8, and I'll make sure to send you over the cash, brother. Word being on me, obviously. Or at least wanting it to be on me. And I don't know or remember if I have a cash app, so if you want to send that to me later, I could definitely, like, obviously send you the cash. But it might be a bit because I got, like, a couple other things, and I would like to also just on the safe side wait until I possibly get, like, another job, because the recruitment center that I am a part of says they might have something for me this week, but it's not 100%, you know? Okie dokie, out of trucky. No, paralyze heal, that's what I need, not an antidote, that's for poison. As I said before, take care of you first, yeah. Same should go with you, brother. And everybody else here, okay? Care for yourself first before others, even though others can definitely be, in some cases, more important than some situations you might be in. You still gotta take care of yourself first. Self-love is always best. Oh, these things. Alright. Our God of War to hopefully be a big help here. Dazzling gleam. Perfect. And now for life steal. Aha! Perfection. Damn, I'm getting a lot of medals out of this. Oh, even more. Don't mind if I do, good sir. I deeply appreciate. If I could just have that Pokemon get a little close. It's a little too close. What is it with the delivery Pokemon having all these? Actually, you know what? It would make sense with the sack for tail. Being in the Infinite Tournament is not that bad. That candy is nice. Alright, if that's what it calls for, then that's what it calls for. First things first. Blam! Now we go ham! Like so. What? Nice. Nice, sir. I don't think so. Haha. Alright, perfect. At least worked out in the end. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait. Aha! The water monkey had died. And so's the barnacle. And that's what those things look like to me, but doesn't it look the same? Does it look like that to anybody else? The fucking barnacle Pokemon? Is that even what it's supposed to be? I don't know. I don't have any Pokemon with poison type moves, at least on me. Actually, yes, I would like a coffee. I would like to make sure that I would like to make sure that my Pokemon are well healed. Barnacle boy to the invisible Batmobile. It's still a steel request. I don't have steel Pokemon on me in my team. You have the worst Pokemon on you. Hence why. Alright, I just want to at least make sure I can get up to 20 wins, so that way I can get 2.5x the amount of shit I would normally get. Aha! Nice try! Well, you cannot thwart my plans here, my friend. I'm of an intelligence higher than you, for you're a computer, and I am human. And when we're done with these battles, then we shall possibly call it there for the stream. Might do a little hunt around for possibly more shinies, but we'll see. Fairy moves. Luckily, I have one that has nothing but fairy moves, for the most part. Alright, this works. Ah, Gyarados, hello. Another kissy? A kissy for your boo-boo? Yeah. Your boy is really getting small with the bones, boy. You got the small move. Nice try. Are you gonna Mega Evolve? You're not. Okay. Works for me. Okay, what the fuck? What was that? Or you're a fast little fucker. I'll let you not for just a second, eh? I want you not for a second and let it work out for us just a second. Okay? Okay. By the way, how are you guys doing this fine day at the moment, hmm? You're just having a nice one in any sort of way whatsoever. Nope. Hungry? Well, outside of being hungry. All these rock and ground type Pokemon being used against the water. Nice try, fuckheads. I think, you know, we pretty much got all the amount of balance that we need in our system out of the way. What? What? That was the wrong Pokemon. One moment. Doing good? Doing more lizard racism, Onyx? Alright, nice to hear. Wish it was the weekend, I would take a drink and make lobster. That does sound like a good weekend, if I'll be honest. At least depending on the alcohol that's being drank at the moment, you know. Even though I don't drink anymore, I am still a man that would say rum is the best way to go about it. Especially since you're making lobster. Oh, perfect. Like, why not, right? My beard is itching. Yes, could you please, since after all that. Alright, I had to get the last extra one just because A, we still got some time before the day, and B, I just wanted to be on the safe side that I would still get that 2.5 bonus, you know? Never hurts to be a little rare about anything, you know? Like, look at that. That's how much we get in cash. That's how much we're gonna get it extra. And boy, that's a lot of money. Alright, I say just because it wouldn't hurt to be a little curious if we could find one. Go to... You know what? Zone 16, and we fast travel there a little bit. Because that is a shiny hunting technique for anybody that doesn't know fast traveling. That looks a little too deep of a blue for the Froakie. And yes, I want to see if I could try going for the Froakie. Don't judge. Okay. Need to pull up Froakie on my end just to see if we can... Hold on. Tell a difference for the shiny styles. Still haven't bought the pickles yet, but I was looking at options this weekend. Might need help choosing a proper bundle. Alright, say less. Froakie. Alright, there we go. Froakie. I need to see me a Froakie. Alright, yeah, from the looks of it, and let's get a little zoom in on that boy. That is too deep and dark of a blue that we are looking for. We need to see ourselves a very light blue. And I mean a very light blue. I think it would be fun to try while we Monster Hunter later this week. I'm down. Alright. A quick fast travel here and there and everywhere to see if we can get ourselves a shiny on the board here. And hopefully that shiny being a Froakie. I would like to have me a shiny Froakie, alright? Because the shiny, Greninja looks amazing. Like, real quick, Conquer, I know you're usually not the shiny hunting type, but just do me a small favor and look up a shiny Greninja. I would kill to have me a shiny Greninja. Yeah, dude. I would like to just have me a shiny variant of that because, dude, that is the most badass looking shiny. You have one, it's Scarlet. Dude, you got me jealous. You got me very jealous. Especially if I am correct, that's probably a part of the DLCs. Okay, that's also extremely tempting right now. An Alpha Froakie. That is extremely tempting. Extremely tempting. But I, for one, am just here for the shiny. So shiny Alpha would also be a good one. Also, can someone explain to me what the lizard really says? I've explained it already so many times, but it's just it's just an inside joke between me and Onyx where he was like saying that he was killing some lizards in Monster Hunter, but the way he worded it made the Twitchbot think he was being racist. I.e., he was saying, I'm killing the white lizard and then killing the black lizard. So now it's a constant joke because of that between me and Onyx whenever he joins in the chat. Okay, I thought it was a lighter blue. It's not a lighter blue. But yeah, that's just basically the hints for that joke. Of Twitch just being a bit of a dumbass with that shit. But also, I'm not gonna lie, seeing the Alpha Froakie makes me realize that the fast travel method is definitely a good method for shiny hunting. At least to a point. It looked a bit lighter for a second. How do you be racist to lizards, Onyx? Hey. We're talking about big lizards that want to kill, that naturally want to kill you, alright? Distance always makes me think that it's a shiny, even though it's not. They tried to kill me. Conquer, if you say that's what they always say, you're the one who's being the problem here. Man, I'm like on the, I'm like, that's what she said. What the fuck? I don't know if that makes the joke even more funny or worse. No, actually thinking about it, I should actually see what this shiny looks like if that the fucking, I forgot what that Pokemon's called, but it's just like the one where it's like literally multiple of them in a line. Literally the one that is just like red and yellow on the side there. Ah, there you are. Phalanx. Alright, hold on. It does look a little phalanx, so I mean, I guess that would make sense. Phalanx. Alright, there we go. What does your shiny variant look like? Ah, brown and yellow instead of yellow and red. Okay, I see. So it'll be obvious to tell. Now imagine if one of those alphas was a shiny variant of that. That would be kind of sick. Alright, right now the Froakie is still a regular Froakie. Yeah, still looking very regular. I should be able to tell easily if the Froakie is different or not, right? It should be very obvious. Yeah, the Froakie is still a deep blue instead of a light blue. Still coming up a deep blue. Honestly, I would not mind this shiny variant of the Phalanx either. Wouldn't be one that I would go for, but it does look neat. Hold on. Okay, no, that's definitely a darker blue. It looked like it was a little lighter for a second. I'm sorry if this is boring some of you guys out there, it's just... I would like to at least make sure to have the cool looking ninja frog, you know? Because I mean, let's be a little frank here when it does come to shinies. There are some that do have some cool alternate colors that are worth hunting for. Let's be a little frank. Yeah, that's just a regular Froakie. Yeah, regular. We'll get ourselves a shiny Froakie soon, don't you worry. I believe we'll find ourselves a shiny Froakie, or at the very least a shiny in general. Yeah, no, that's just regular. Eventually, if not on stream, eventually off stream. I can tell you that now. Son, my friend Son, and I know to some of you may sound like opium, but I swear to fuck, I'll find myself a shiny Froakie eventually. That boy will be a lighter blue sooner than later. We'll go for 5 more fast travels, this being the next one. Right, so this is fast travel number 1. Seems to be a regular Froakie again. Fast travel number 2. Okay, no luck with that one. Fast travel number 3. And by the way, yes, I am not kidding when I say that this is a method that will give us a chance of being able to find a shiny. What you looking at, buddy? Alright. Anyway, now for number 4. Oh, Alpha. That is a tempting one, but sadly that's on to number 5. And no luck there. Well, what can you do? Oh, fuck, didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, what can you do there? Immense amount of temptation, but hey, what can you do? There's always been a part of me that also wanted to go for a shiny Argon, but Argon or whatever the fuck it is, but honestly, it's not entirely worth it in my opinion. Would be cool, but no dice. No dice for me, brother. Actually, thinking about it, I don't think I've ever seen a shiny Staryu. Actually see a few things here. But here we are. Wow, that is a big difference between the regular Staryu and shiny Staryu. For anybody wondering, the Staryu literally goes from like the classic brown, gold, and pinkish red gem to a very bright tealish gray to a more greenish gold and a blue gem in the middle, which that just in general is, let's be honest, a complete change in look. An utter complete change. Oh, but dude, actually thinking about it, the one shiny I would actually really love to find is the one that I found. Sorry. It's the one that I first found in Scarlet, which is the fucking Snorunt. The Snorunt I would actually like to find as a shiny in this game. But for now, that's for a different day. One last little fast travel just to see if we might be a little lucky. You never know. Yep, alright, there's a no-go for me, Captain. Alright, then go ahead and call it. Oh, well, large attempt was there, but hey, you can't always hope that the 1 out of 4,000 odds will be in your favor. Should have probably gone for as long as I did the first time when going through Zone 3. Who knows though, right? Who knows? For now, let's get ready to send this off to somebody else. Whom shall we send it to? Well, let's see. Who of our friends and our peeps that we follow, or at least that I follow, are out and about? Peeps out. I don't know, but actually first thinking about it, I should set up the raid message. Hold on. And I forgot that this is usually so. It's been a minute since I last did some morning stream, so I actually forgot our morning raid message for a second, so hold on. Bang, and then a little bit of the classic. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, there we go. Copy. Paste. Boom. Boom. Alright, and boom. Alright, so to anybody that wants to participate in the raid, feel free to copy paste that message. Just put it through the chat. And if you do not have the emotes, feel free to either use your own or use some others that you like to use. I think since it's a nice, simple morning, let's actually send this off to somebody who's doing a bit of art. And I see somebody that's doing some art, and that person is Nimuri Bun, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If you see this, apologies if I didn't. I'm bad with names in general. Anywho, let's get ready to send this on over. There they are. Ooh, almost wrong person there. Bada bing, bada bam. Alright. This I don't know what to. Hold on a sec. Oh yeah, that's gonna be it for the morning stream, everybody. I do need to step away, so y'all just wait here and get ready for raid. But in the meantime, thank you to everybody who's joined me since the beginning of the stream. I do deeply appreciate it. And for those that stopped by to either say hi and or look for a bit, I appreciate y'all as well. As per usual, it means a lot. You take some time to see this dummy who spawns on the screen for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, anyway, y'all take care. Y'all have a good one. And I'm Star signing out for now. Hopefully you'll stick around for the raid. And y'all have a good one. Peace.